Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mercedes and this is the She Critiques platform where we discuss new and old, classic and modern day cinema. As you know, or maybe you don't know, better ask somebody, but we are discussing my top 101 films that you must see in your lifetime. Today we're discussing a film that it kind of came full circle, and I'll explain why, but I'll tell you the film first. So today we're discussing for my 21st film, G.I. Jane. If you have seen G.I. Jane, go ahead and like that like button at the bottom and follow along as we discuss a little bit about this film. It's pretty action-packed. It's star-studded. It's about, the premise of the film is the U.S. Navy is trying to integrate women into the services. And Jane, G.I. Jane, who's played by Demi Moore, she's the first woman to go through the process and go through the boot camp. And she's kind of like the test dummy, and they want to see how she does. So throughout the film, you'll see senators and politicians keeping track, getting progress reports of how she's actually doing to see if this is something that they actually want to do. But in the grand scheme of it all, it's really just a political move. And they really don't have any interest in really integrating women. It's just kind of like a, look what we're doing, vote for us, when they really don't think that Jane is gonna make it through or actually become a part of services. The film is so action-packed and girl power. Demi Moore is just spectacular as Jordan O'Neill. I mean, she shaves her head like the guys do. She's really holding her own throughout boot camp and training, and she's just, it's a women empowerment kind of film. And I'll say this because recently the singer Tim's, she came out and said, when she goes into the studio, a lot of times she wears baggy clothes, she covers herself because she doesn't want any of her male counterparts or colleagues or the people she's working with to be seduced by her. And that sticks out in my mind because it's as women in society today, the fact that we still have to kind of mask or cover our bodies in a way that is just not appealing to a male gaze just so we can exist in their world is still baffling to me. But and someone who has worked I don't work in a male dominated industry, but I definitely work with a lot of men, and I've been in those situations where you have to completely just put on a hoodie and cover up completely just so you can be respected in the workforce as a counterpart, as an equal. Otherwise they just kind of see you as a piece of meat and your point isn't getting crossed, especially if you're a woman in power. It's oh, don't get me off on a tangent. But the fact of the matter is, Demi Moore and G.I. Jane as Jordan O'Neill is the most beautiful depiction of just women empowerment. Women can do anything. Not necessarily that we are equally as strong as men, but just holding our own in spaces that we're not always accepted. So with all of that being said, number 21 on my 101 list of films that you absolutely must see in your lifetime is G.I. Jane starring Demi Moore. And I'll see you next time.